I decided to agree, and giving flowed to receiving. Hey, this is Gene, inviting you into the journey into freedom flow. And this morning on my way to work, I was kind of feeling like things just weren't going my way. It was nothing earth-shattering, but I had been working with Freedom Flow in the past few days, trying to communicate with people, trying to plan some things in terms of having opportunity to share in Freedom Flow, in some development of coursework. And it just didn't seem like it was coming together. It just didn't seem like people were, quote, getting it. And so this morning on my way to work, I got in the car and I was a little, just a little bummed out. Just not quite, quote, having abundance, I guess. And so I decided that as is my quote normal, my normal process going to work, I decided that I was going to worship. Quote, I decided that I was going to sing spirit songs that God has given me. And I didn't really feel like it. But there was in my head, in my thoughts, quote, I knew that this was, quote, good for me. And so you could say, out of, quote, discipline, I began to sing. I began to do what for me is personal communication, personal relationship. And I started to do that, and it wasn't very long before my heart took over. So I went from I agreed in my head to, quote, discipline myself, but before long my heart took over and that discipline became desire. I had the desire. There was the familiarity, the welcomeness, the drawl of relationship. And so it went beyond discipline to desire. And as I was just flowing, quote, I began to receive. I wasn't just giving, quote, in our relationship. I was receiving. And I was receiving from quote, through my spirit, so to speak, and I was appreciating, and I was experiencing a quote, giving and receiving that I would call, quote, dedication. It was easy. It was not a striving. It was not a trying. But my heart's desire became my spirit's dedication. I was compelled by love. And I realized all the more that my initial agreement, my initial mental construct of discipline morphed into, quote, the desire of my heart and led to the dedication of my spirit in relationship. We could say that it was a transformation of, quote, perspective that went beyond a mentality. Think about it. Do you have opportunities where you can begin by giving something, maybe from a discipline, and receive so much more from the heart and from the spirit? Remember, you are not alone. We are in this freedom flow together. I'd love to hear in the comments below how this musing has invited you to agree and give and flow in receiving in the freedom flow.